Hello and welcome. If you are here, leave a comment. Is my focus good? Is something off? I don't really know how to... Okay. Trying not to bump anybody or anything, so I think we're okay. I don't know. I'm going to rub my lens here, see if that don't help, so sorry. Unless it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. When you guys join in, if someone could tell me if it is not focused, that would be great. But I don't know how to fix it. Seems dark to me, but oh, you know what? I'm on my laptop and I've got it tipped back. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it. I don't really know what... I'm going to play with the zoom because that's the only thing I did. Oops. I don't want to get too zoomy. Did that make it any better? I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah. It might focus in more as I go, but I don't understand why it's fuzzy, and being that I already started the video, I kind of don't want to go back and change anything, so because then I'll get all screwed up, and you know how that goes with our videos. Oh, good. Okay, good. So I just got a little bit of stuff, like always, to tell you guys. First of all, you order anything from me in the month of June, no matter how much, you get the Creative Cardiology Team's June 23rd Punch Bundle Project Kit. Also, there is only 4 more days to order the Designer Series paper and to do the startup kit. If you're interested in that, there's links in the description box below this video, and you can let me know. And there's a link to shop with me if you want to order any of the Designer Series paper. So put that off to the side. And then we have 10 days until the online exclusive stuff comes out. So I can't wait. I'm very excited about that. I'm definitely ordering this punch. And I may order him depending upon what else comes with him. We'll see. We'll see what else they have out there, though, first. But I know I want this punch. So 10 more days and we can all order. So that's exciting. And then just as a reminder, in my newsletter, I'm adding this inspirational calendar. If you have not joined my newsletter, if you go in my blog link that's in the description box below, and if you go there and right under my title that it says Bonnie's Creative Place, it says join my newsletter, and you can join my newsletter. And this is just some inspirational stuff. I'm kind of excited to do it. I'm trying it out over the summer. We'll see how well it goes. I don't know. I'm just going to play around like you guys. So we'll see. We'll see what I get done. But hopefully it just keeps you guys motivated a little bit. So that's the information on that. Also, next Monday falls on the 3rd. So I'm not going to go live on the 3rd. I'm going to try and get you a patriotic video up, but that may or may not happen. I have so many videos to do right now. And this week, I was hoping to get some stuff done this week because last week we had a ton of doctor's appointments. Well, one got canceled, so it got shuffled to this week. and just a lot of stuff going on this next week. And then Paige found out she has cheer practice or tryouts this week. And then on top of her working, I am just running up and down the road. But if nothing else, if I don't get a video out, I'm going to have a patriotic picture up there. So you can at least go check it out and see what it looks like. But I hope to get a video up. So, but I won't be live. And you'll still have a chance to win that card. It'll just be leave a comment and I will draw it when we'll do 2 drawings the following Monday. So that we'll have that going on. But yeah. So for this card, it's called a double pointed fun fold. I've seen these out there, but I've never done one. So I created one yesterday. This is my template. And I'm going to show you guys how I did it or whatever. So it opens up like this. I didn't put the card in the scrap in here like I'm gonna on the one we're gonna make today, because like I said, this is just my template. But yeah, and so then it goes back together just like that. So and I didn't add any gems. We're gonna dress it up just a little bit more. I'm gonna set this right here, and I got all my parts and stuff in this little plastic thing. Okay. So for this card, I got to flip this card over so I could see the directions. I'll put it over here on my little stand. You need a base that is 5.5 by 4.5. Now, if you want this to open on the front and have another card too, or if you don't want it to open at all, you could do that. Then you would just do your standard 8.5 by 5.5 and score it, you know, down the middle, and then you'd have an open card here. But I'm just doing a base card, and this would be where they'd open it, and you'd write everything in there. You can also make a simple easel. I'm gonna have to do a video on that because I've talked about it a couple times, and I think that a simple easel will definitely be something beneficial for you guys too, if you want to put them on the back of your cards. So you need just a 5.5 by 4.25 base mat, and this is Night of Navy. So I chose that. Then I'm picking some of this country. What was this one called? I left it right here. Country Inn 12 by 12 paper pack. I love this paper. If you haven't ordered it, you still got 4 days to catch it on the sale, but I'll tell you, I absolutely love this paper. And this piece is going to go down here, but we can't attach it yet. And then we have 2 pieces of, these are what we're going to make the points out of for our DSP. So let's do that first. I've already brought my scoreboard out, and I scored at 1/2 inch on each of these, 1/2 inch on the long side. So this side is the 3-inch side. You're going to score, put it in your scorer on the 3-inch side, and you're going to score 1/2 inch down like that. So now what we got to do is we got to get our ruler out, and because this is 4 inches, we got to mark at 2 inches. So mark at 2 on the other side from the score line. So the score line's up here, and down here at the bottom that it's not scored, you're going to mark it at 2. And we'll set that aside. We're going to bring this one in, and we're going to line this up, and we are going to score at 2 right there. Okay, so now that we have both of our pencil marks, now we're going to bring our trimmer back out, and we are, let me make sure I can get this in the camera. Let me move the stamps and stuff. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to find the point. If it's easier to fold it back, so you know, then you're just going to line this point up with this point right here, just the very edge of that to that little mark. and then this one right here, and you're going to take your scoring tool and you're going to score that way, and then you're going to turn it and put that on here just like this. Okay, and then we're going to score it. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing with this one. Put that right there, and this one here. It's kind of like playing a little Tetris here, or yeah, is it Tetris that you have to put the pieces in? Yeah, I think it is. Lining them up. There and right there. There we go. Okay. So now we have that. And if I put these on a little heavy, the pencil line, so I'm going to erase my pencil lines. There we go. And then I'm going to score. I'm just going to score it inward like that and score this one inward like this. So it looks like this when you're done. And, you know, you can varnish it down. And then do the same thing with this one. And varnish it down. Now you're going to take, you don't want, if you've scored this wrong, if these pieces come over top of your paper here. And I mean, this one could have actually been scored a little better here because my score, well, yeah, like my point isn't really up to that point, but I think it'll still work out fine on that side. I don't know if I can force it to fix it. Yeah, I can. Okay. It just wasn't quite straight there. That one's good. Well, I did it on this one too. Probably this is the side that was the farthest away from me. I would imagine a little bit like that is not gonna matter. I don't know. I just want to make sure the card turns out right for you guys. Okay. So there we go. So that's, you just want to make sure it goes to this score line and then down to your 2-inch points. And you want it to look like this when you're done. If your paper's down into this part, then you did something wrong, is what was my point of telling you. Okay. And so then we're just going to attach them down. Okay. There we go. So we have both of these. Now what we're going to do, hi, Diane, welcome. Glad you could join us. Now, this is the most important part of the whole card. I'm going to put glue along here, and you're going to butt this up to the fold. Not over the fold, but to the fold. But you got to make sure, I'll show you on the original, that, well, I don't know if you could see it. I'm going to bring it up, but do you see how I don't have this base piece butted all the way up there? I don't know if the fogginess might not be showing it good, but, and that will end up, see how my square itself isn't level anymore, or squared? That's why I'm off-centered, was because I didn't put this on there perfectly. I mean, I think I'm going to use liquid tape. I think I used snail and I didn't have any like wiggle room. So if you use liquid glue, you get yourself a little bit of wiggle room here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take and put this right up to the card. I got it tight up to the base there, and I got it right there. And then you're going to fold it down. And that looks very good. It's really good. If you happen to have a little piece hanging off, you could cut it. But mine is like a thread. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. And now we're going to do the same thing here. I find it easier if you kind of hold it up like this, at least for me in my eyesight. And then I'm going to just make sure that everything is butt up good. Up at the top and the bottom here. Because this is where you're getting your center of your, making your card. Yes, that is much better. So now when I attach this to this card, it is going to line up evenly all the way around, which is what we're going to do next. Okay. The only way it'll be crooked now is if I do it myself. There, that looks much better. And also, I mean, you still have time, but once you start adding the other parts on, if you have directional paper, like I have the birds here, make sure that your birds are, like this will be designated my top now. And then that's my bottom. So now what we have to do is we got 2 pieces of Night of Navy, and these are our mats. So you're going to take one and you're going to add some adhesive right across, or you could use liquid glue right across the top of just one of them. And you're going to take this and you're going to line it up so that you don't want to line it up down here because you'll have stuff hanging off. So I have right here where I have just a little bit on each side. And that's kind of where I decided that that was where it was going to lie. Because then when you flip it over, you don't see any of the adhesive that I just put down. So that's what I did there. Then what you're going to do is get some glue dots or strips of paper. I've been trying to use up some of these, but I'm going to just use the regular glue dots to make it easier. I'm just going to add a few glue dots along here. Or I'm calling these glue dots, guys. These are pop dots, dimensionals. Nothing to do with glue dots, but anyways, I'm going to remove these. Well, I thought I had that one. Okay. Then we're going to take this one. We're going to sit this up. We're going to line up the bottom first and the sides. But the bottom is the most important up here. And then just lay it down flat. Now, after we put this in, when you attach this into your card like that, if you feel it still needs more dimensionals, you can add one like right here, a mini one, or right over here on this side. But I actually think I did good this time on how many dimensionals and where I put them. So I think that works out great. So now I've got a piece of Balmy Blue, and this is 3 4/8 by 2.5. And I'm going to just add this piece right on this part right here. And then I've got another piece, and this is Whisper White, which we're going to do some stamping now. And I've got 2 of these, and these are 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. So I have, no, are they 2 1/4? No, this one is, they're two different sizes. This one is 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. That is, we need one that size. This one here is the one that is going to go here for my stamping, and I cut it 1/4 inch smaller than the blue, so it's 3 1/2 by 2 1/4. This white piece that's going to go on top. I'll have all the dimensionals in the description box a few minutes after I do the video, so you don't have to remember them or write them down. You could just give me a little bit and then you can come back and write them down. All right, so for the stamp set, I am using the one that came in the paper pumpkin kit. I don't ever use these after the paper pumpkin, and I'm like, I need to start at least attempting to make one more card with them. So that is my goal. So is to use them. Sometimes I use the sayings again, but I never use the stamp set. And this whole paper pumpkin from this month, which you still have till the 10th of July to order the paper pumpkin for this month yet. And then the new one you can start ordering on the 1st of June. So I just took Night of Navy and I put this down here. And if you didn't, I did a quick little video on all my alternate cards for this paper pumpkin. If you haven't gone ahead and checked it out, because there was quite a few in there and it was a lot of fun. Okay, you know what? Well, that's okay. We'll just do another one. I have this one popped up, but that'll still work. It'll just go, well, it'll have an extra effect, because I'll tell you, the dies that we got to add on, because I'm using the add-on dies from the kit that you were able to order, and I believe these are still available. And if not, I by chance did happen to order one extra by mistake. I don't know how I did it. But when you cut this out, this actual cut mark is smaller than the actual, it fits right around, but the cut mark doesn't fit right around. So I'm going to put some adhesive on here. And in this kit also came, did I lose one already? Thought I might. Never know. Well, I'll have to die cut another. Oh, there it is. It also came with a little flower to cut out the flowers and a leaf. I took this leaf and I ran it through 3 times with some garden or granny apple green to get me 3 leaves for what we're going to do. Now, today I'm not going to use my electric machine because the computer is sitting on it right now so that I could do the Wheel of Fame. And since I only have to die cut out just one thing, this will be okay. And we're going to crank this through. Okay. We'll cut this out. And here we go. There it is. All right. While I still have this Night of Navy ink opened and out here, I'm going to take, I took the thank you from the Darling Details online class for this month that I did for us. So I took the thank you out of it. I'm going to take this and stamp it right there so I can fussy cut that after I'm done putting this together. All right, we're done with the navy color. Now we need to bring in the Granny Apple Green, and there's a little stem in that kit, and I went ahead and I stamped above the kit a little, above the vase a little bit, And then this one, I came down and I stamped the end of it right on the vase. And then I did the same thing on the other side. And you can always rotate your leaf so it goes a different direction too. So I did that. And that's all we needed the Granny Apple Green ink for. Then I'm taking the Crystal Coral. Not Coastal. Crystal Coral. And I'm going to stamp these 3 little flowers. I'm going to put one right there. One. I'm trying to keep it in the camera and not get my head in it. Right there. And then I'm going to put one right there. So we have all our little flowers done. So that's the end of the stamping. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to add these leaves. I have these 3 little leaves here. I got to get my tweezers and a little bit of glue. And we'll add a little bit of glue. Oh, I might have had this sitting here. Oh, no, it's coming out. Am I still in the camera? I got to keep looking over, making sure. Now this first one, I'm going to sit right down and kind of cover up. And I'm going over top of the vase a little bit. I'm trying to cover up the leaf so it looks like I actually had a long stem there, but I didn't. You could stamp it twice too, but this makes it easier. And then I just kind of added one this way, like that. You could leave it at 2, but I really kind of liked the 3, you know, added in with the flowers. And then I just added one this way. Your main thing was that you didn't want any leaves poking out like here where your vase is on these little edges. So then again, I'm taking some Stampin' Dimensionals here. And I'm just going to add a few. And now you'll see what I mean. Because when you cut this out, did you see the edge I had left? I don't know if I showed it to you guys. See how I have the edge of this left? So this vase is going to be just a little bit smaller. Just a tiny bit. But you know what? It's going to give it a cool effect when you put this over top of it. And I didn't really think of that until just now. And that is cool. I don't know if that's picking it up on the camera or not. I should have it just a little bit higher, but oh man, sometimes glue dots like me and sometimes they don't. Are they going to be my friend today? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I want to get the sides and the bottom really lined up. There we go. Now that's better. Yeah, it makes it pop even more with that round. So yeah, so that's fun. All right, so now we get our card back, and I'm just going to place this right in here. Just like that. Then I went ahead and this is where this piece would go. You would line it up like this, add your glue or whatever you want on it, then take this card, bring it over and lay it down flat, just like that. Now you could put a backing behind it because there is room if you want to put the if you want to do the same measurements as I did on the top, but I didn't. I just ended up just putting this in here. And you could definitely add some more flowers. You could do, you know, for stamping in the inside. And then you're just going to pop that right back in there. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to fussy cut this out. I didn't want to cover up a lot of the card, so I really wanted just a little, have a little outline around it. So then I went ahead and I took some mini dimensionals this time, and I need a pokey tool right here. And I'm just going to add a couple of these to the back of the paper here. There we go. My nails are so long, I can't even operate anything. I'm trying to find the time to squeeze it in. Now I'm going to have to put it down a little differently because that's, well, I guess I popped up, yeah, I popped up the original one, didn't I? You want to know what? I didn't pop up the original one, but it looks awesome with that layer back there. So see, you never know. So that is there. And you could have it hanging out a little bit farther, as long as you don't go past the opening of where you want it. But I put thank you. You could put happy birthday, anything across here. And then I still had a few gems left over after doing all my alternates from the paper pumpkin. And so I just thought that I would go ahead and add like 3 little gems around the card. So that's what I did. And then you just open it up. They open it up like this, and you have your message inside, and this just tucks right back in there. It's really not hard. I think I'm just making it difficult. I don't know. And that is the card, ladies. Thank you. If anybody else is watching, I give away my card, so now is the time to leave your name in the comment. The only way you can win this is you have to be here live and to attempt to win it. I put your names in the wheel of fame, as I call it, and then I spin it. So yeah, and then I will have a winner coming out. Sharon, I've got your card all ready from last week. I just forgot to drop it in the mail. So I have it. So now I'm going to bring over the computer here. Also, if you could like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been commenting. If you could share my video with anybody, then that would be great. So let's see, going to the wheel. I've got to add Diane. Okay. Well, I will get it going. All right. And add Diane. Paste. All right. So it looks like right now, I'll tip it down here so you'll be able to see. I have only Diane and Sharon. Is anybody else out there? I don't think there's anybody else out there. So I think you guys can see this. I can't see it, so I've got it right over the phone. I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to turn on the volume. So when I hit the spin button, you guys will hear all the cheers and stuff that it's supposed to do. Okay. Yay! I'm gonna mute that now. All right, Sharon, you are the winner of the card. Oh, we need to get more competition. There you go. Sharon won the card. So, oh, it's just showing you guys. Sorry if there was a glare. So there you go. This is my host code. Remember, there's only 4 more days left if you want any of the paper that's on sale. That ends at the end of the month, and I think I counted it as 4 more days before I got on here. But yes. So here's another little idea to do with your paper pumpkin kit. Did the screen freeze? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's not, like it's slow. I don't know. I'm still recording. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I know that's a little behind. It's slow. It definitely looks prettier with the little bit of gems, and I definitely like that I popped that up, because I didn't pop it up on my sample card. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you're watching this on the replay, please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. You could tell if you're watching it on the replay, there will be a, right now, if you're watching it live, down in the corner, there should be, it says live on one of the 4 corners on your screen. If it does not say live, then you have, then you're watching it on the replay. So yeah. All right. Congratulations, Sharon. And I will be next Monday, as I said before, I will not be live. I will not be live next Monday. It's the 3rd, and we do a traditional fireworks event over at Emerson Park near us, and I will be over there. And so I won't be live, but I will try to share a patriotic card. Yeah. So that's about it. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Bye-bye.